It has been some time since we have seen a new record from Blake Shelton. The latest album released from Blake was back on November 3rd, 2017, titled Texoma Shore. Texoma Shore would find its way to the #1 spot on Billboard's Top Country Albums chart back in November of 2017. Now, the lead single from that album was the song titled I'll Name the Dogs. And just like the album, this single would go #1, but on Billboard's country airplay charts. Texoma Shore was filled with great songs, such as Turnin' Me On, I Lived It, and Why Me. Making a great record is not unusual for Blake Shelton. Texoma Shore also landed #1 on Billboard's Top 200 Albums chart. And according to Taste of Country, Texoma Shore would make it Shelton's 8th year in a row having an album land on Billboard's Top 200 Albums chart. Blake's albums that have made their way to that chart were Hillbilly Bone, which landed #3, All About Tonight at #6, Loaded, The Best of Blake Shelton at #11, Red River Blue at #1, and even his Christmas album titled Cheers, It's Christmas at #8. Based on a True Story at #3, Bringing Back the Sunshine at #1. Reloaded, Blake Shelton's 20 #1 hits, went to #5, and the album before Texoma Shore, which was titled If I'm Honest, went to #3 on that chart. So again, Blake Shelton knows how to put out a great record that fans really enjoy and has been very successful in doing so. But now, apparently, Blake is not wanting to put out another album. And in a recent interview with Entertainment Tonight, Blake Shelton had this to say about his thoughts on putting out another full-length record. He says, "I don't want to put out an album. I really don't. I'm sure that at some point my record company people are going to pressure me into it. But as of now, I'm not putting out an album this year. I know that. I'll be just as happy to release just another single. I do have more songs, and I've got other stuff that I'm pumped about. But when I think about an album right now, I'm like, do people care about them anymore? I don't know. But I'm having a blast just releasing singles. Maybe I'll do that from now on." Blake may have a point. I mean, with music now being readily available at fans' fingertips with digital streaming services, I believe that some listeners truly do miss the opportunity of sitting back and just listening to an entire record. And even if it will be some time before we get another album from Blake, at least we know he can release great singles until then. And for those of you who haven't heard his latest single titled God's Country, I suggest you go check it out and give it a listen, because trust me, it will not disappoint. And time will only tell where music will be in the next several years, and it's hard to imagine a world where artists just release singles and not entire albums. But apparently, artists already have that thought in mind. Now let us know in the comments down below your thoughts on if artists should break away from albums and just produce singles. And thanks for tuning in. That's it for today's video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down at the bottom and turn those notifications on for breaking updates on your favorite country artists and all the news coming right out of Music City. Y'all stay country.